In 1872, a ship was found adrift with no signs of its crew on board. The Mary Celeste, a merchant ship, was discovered adrift in the Atlantic Ocean on the 5th of December 1872. The ship's crew of 7 was missing, with no signs of struggle, violence, or foul play on board. The Mary Celeste had set sail from New York to Genoa, Italy, just 10 days before its discovery. The ship's logbook and navigation equipment were found intact, with no indication of a distress signal being sent. The only clue to the crew's disappearance was a disarrayed life raft, with a boat hook lying nearby. Despite numerous investigations and theories, the mystery of the Mary Celeste's crew remains unsolved to this day. Get ready to be amazed by the incredible records set by athletes and thrill seekers. The fastest marathon ever run was completed in 1 hour 59 minutes and 40 seconds by Eliud Kipchoge. The world's fastest 100-meter dash was achieved by Usain Bolt in 9.58 seconds in 2009. The Thrust SSC jet-powered car broke the sound barrier, reaching 763.03 miles per hour in 1997. The fastest swimmer, Caleb Dressel, completed the 100-meter butterfly in 47.78 seconds. The highest speed on a bicycle was reached by Denise Mueller-Korenik, reaching 183.93 miles per hour in 2018. The fastest freefall jump was made by Felix Baumgartner, reaching 248 miles per hour in 4.2 seconds in 2012. Discover how the first typewriter, invented by Christopher Sholes in 1868, changed the game for writers like Mark Twain and Ernest Hemingway. Christopher Sholes invented the first practical typewriter in 1868, revolutionizing writing forever. Mark Twain was the first famous author to adopt the typewriter, using it to write Life on the Mississippi. Early typewriters were prone to jamming, earning them the nickname literary treadmills. Ernest Hemingway, a prolific typist, could write up to 500 words per day on his trusty Royal Portable. The Remington No. 1, released in 1874, was the first commercially produced typewriter, priced at $125. By the 1,920 seconds, over 10 million typewriters were sold worldwide, making writing more accessible to the masses. Discover Cristiano Ronaldo's astonishing salary at Manchester United, which makes him one of the highest-paid athletes in the world, with a yearly wage of £34 million. Cristiano Ronaldo's Manchester United salary is a staggering £34 million per year. This makes him one of the highest-paid athletes in the world currently. Ronaldo's salary is significantly higher than the average Premier League player. His massive wage is a result of his impressive football skills and achievements. Ronaldo's annual salary includes various bonuses and endorsements beyond his base pay. This astronomical salary solidifies Ronaldo's status as a football superstar and global icon. On the 30th of January 1945, the Wilhelm Gustloff sank in just 55 minutes, killing over 9,300 people, making it one of the deadliest maritime disasters in history. The Wilhelm Gustloff was a German passenger liner that served as a hospital ship during World War II. On the 30th of January 1945, it was torpedoed by a Soviet submarine in the Baltic Sea. The ship was carrying over 10,600 people, mostly civilian refugees fleeing Soviet advance. The torpedo caused massive flooding, and the ship sank in just 55 minutes in freezing waters. Lifeboats were insufficient, and many people were left stranded in icy conditions without rescue. The estimated death toll was over 9,300 people, making it one of the deadliest maritime disasters ever. Ronda Rousey was a trailblazing MMA fighter who dominated the UFC women's bantamweight division, holding the title for a record 1,074 days. Ronda Rousey was the first American woman to earn an Olympic medal in judo in 2008. She made her MMA debut in 2011, winning her first 3 fights in under 2 minutes each. Rousey's signature move, the armbar, earned her 9 of her 12 UFC victories. She became the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion in 2012, a title she held for 1,074 days. Rousey's 2015 fight against Betha Correia set a record for the fastest title defense in UFC history at 34 seconds. She was inducted into the UFC Hall of Fame in 2018, becoming the first woman to receive the honor. Relive the most dramatic ending to a long winning streak. featuring Liverpool's 44-game unbeaten run in 1983 and their surprising defeat to Everton. Liverpool's 44-game unbeaten run in 1983 was a British top-flight record at the time. The streak began on the 3rd of May 1982 with a 1-0 win over Tottenham Hotspur. During the streak, Liverpool won the 1982-83 First Division title with 82 points. The unbeaten run finally ended on the 6th of November 1983 with a 1-0 loss to Everton. The defeat was Liverpool's first in 358 days, a span of nearly 12 months. The dramatic ending to the streak marked a turning point in the Merseyside derby rivalry. Explore the shocking case of Arsenal's Roman Shishkov, who played as a goalkeeper in a 2006 UEFA Champions League match against Ajax, despite not being a registered goalkeeper, after both goalkeepers were sent off. In 2006, Arsenal faced Ajax in a UEFA Champions League match with a crisis in goal. Both Arsenal goalkeepers, Stuart Taylor and Jens Lehmann, were sent off, leaving no keepers on the pitch. Roman Shishkov, an outfield player, was forced to play as goalkeeper due to the emergency. Shishkov, a Bulgarian youth player, had never played as a goalkeeper professionally before the match. The unusual substitution was allowed by UEFA, making Shishkov's appearance a unique Champions League moment. Learn the astonishing fact that Italian club Salernitana once played an entire Serie A match against Juventus in 1999 with an outfield player in goal, drawing 1-1. In 1999, Salernitana, an Italian club, faced a goalkeeper crisis before a Serie A match. The team's coach, Francesco Otto, had no goalkeepers available due to injuries and suspensions. Outfield player Giuseppe Di Maio stepped in as an emergency goalkeeper for Salernitana. The match against Juventus went ahead, with Di Maio playing in goal for Salernitana. The incredible match ended in a 1-1 draw, with Salernitana earning a valuable point. This unusual event has become a legendary moment in Italian football history. Uncover the secret meanings behind BTS's popular songs. BTS's lyrics often contain cryptic messages that require close listening and interpretation. The song Spring Day references the Seawall Ferry tragedy, a devastating event in South Korean history. In DNA, BTS incorporates subtle hints about the pressures of fame and social expectations. The music video, for Boy with Love, features symbolism that represents mental health struggles. BTS's album, The Map of the Soul, is inspired by psychologist Carl Jung's concept of the collective unconscious. Decoding these hidden messages has become a beloved activity among BTS fans, fostering a sense of community.